Okay. Hey, Joe. I had a fun conversation with you earlier. Not sure if you remember my name. Do you the favor? It's Tommy. And dude, in this video, I'm going to show you the three things that are crucial to bringing in more customers to your business, especially online. Like I know you mentioned that you wanted to get your website back up, SEO, but dude, those are just buzzwords. I want to show you what that means, right? Now you're probably sitting there wondering why I would do this, what's in it for me, and you're lucky because I have the magical power to read minds, especially after I drink my coffee. Now, oftentimes, Joe, or Jose, I should say, in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their own business, right, to learn how the internet works and how it can benefit them. And sometimes the only hesitation to hiring someone is they don't know who the expert is and who isn't, right? Like, now I have found by giving people action steps they can take to do this themselves, like a free attack plan, helps them impact their business for free. And well, by me doing that, that sometimes resulted in these local business owners raising their hand saying, you know what, Tommy, I like that you're actually trying to help. You genuinely can help me. Can you do this for me? Right. So that way I can provide a service, help you make some more money, and well, we can be coherent there. So if by the end of this video, you've liked what you heard and you can see that I have a lot more tricks up my sleeve that can help you with your business, well, man, shoot me a message. We can definitely chat, build a website. And if at the end of this video, you simply just want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do it yourself, that works for me too. So let me show you these three things I'm talking about that is going to set your company above the rest, said you do it properly and not waste any more of your time or mine. Now, most business owners, Jose, know that they need content, but they don't know the average length of the number one result on Google, right? For your niche, it's going to be at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords, right? Now, right now, you don't have a website if we're looking here. There's not much there, but for a website that is dominating these guys, this is where you want to be, Joe. Number one in septic sinks for Colorado Springs excavation. Again, that's another thing too. It's a bit confusing. If you look over here, it says sewer and drain. I know you do septics. You also are showing up for excavation right here. So it's not much for, well, septics, right? Now, if we come over here, these guys showing up for septic systems, and he's ranking number one, right? And reason for that being, one thing that's helping him is going to be the content, right? It shows where he is and what he does. Now, in conjunction with that, like I said, it's going to be the volume of that content. So just by doing this, simply understanding how many words are on his page, it's going to make a massive impact. Right there, like I said, 1,200 keywords, perfectly on that 1,500 word mark, right? Now, again, that works in conjunction with the proper keywords, Jose. So in your website, when you do build it, you need to make sure you have the right keywords in those, well, content. Looking at him right here, just on this page alone, he has 18 keywords, which is generating him quite a bit of traffic, right? Now, to take a look at these keywords, again, by the way, I'm using this thing called Ahrefs up here. It's a tool I pay a few $100 a month for, but it essentially gives me behind the scenes details that Google is looking at when it comes to ranking the site. So obviously I can scan through your competitor right here. And if we look at these keywords, septic pump in Colorado Springs, that's what you do, Joe, but he's ranking number 2 and he's getting a lot of traffic from it. Now, just scrolling down, obviously all these are similar, slightly different, but that's what he's ranking for, right? Now, this is what your ideal customers are typing in. So first thing you need to do to beat your competitors, Joe, is a minimum of 1,500 keywords on a website, right? And you also need those to have, well, things your active looking customer are looking up, right? Again, it's 100% beatable. They're not doing a magic trick. It's just they put a little bit more effort in what they're doing, right? Now, another thing we want to look at is going to be the ads. I wanted to cover this with you. And ads is a way you can go, but also it can be a money pit if your foundation, your website isn't dialed in. So for you, it wouldn't make sense to run ads because you have no website. You don't have a foundation, right? And again, it's just a money pit, and you can do this completely on your own. This guy's spending no money on ads. He just knows what he's doing, or he has somebody who knows what they're doing, right? Now, second thing I want to talk about is going to be citation. Thank you. I know you said bless me. But let's go on to the second thing, citations, right? I want to show you today, and you're probably asking yourself, what is a citation and why do they matter? And that's a great question, Jose. Now, if you see right here, this map pack, aka like the Google Business Map section, you see that these guys are showing up. If you want to show up on the top of this area, as well as this area is going to take the citations, right? It has the name, address, and phone number, right? This is what we call in the industry a NAP, name, address, phone number. And this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your local businesses. Now, you might be asking, okay, Tommy, how do I show up in the maps? Now, I told you I read mine, so I prepared this for you. It's a diagram, and it shows you what I'm about to explain. The number one thing that you can do today to push your business to the top of that map pack. Right now, you're not ranking in the top 3, and it's because your business name and address is not listed in as many directories, right? A directory is a place like BBB, Yelp, Yext, Chrysler, and your competitors, these fellas, they just have more. Again, very beatable, right? Now, a citation in your NAP on places like Yellow Pages, BBB, Yelp, and a couple hundred other directories. Now, when you get more than your competitors, you gain more trust than them, and Google is pushing you above them in the map pack. Now you might be asking yourself, great, how do I do that? Now, it's really simple. We use sites like WhiteSpark or BrightLocal that will tell us exactly what directories your competition is listed on, so we can literally go down their list and match what directories they're on. But we don't want to stop there because we don't want to just match them. We want to dominate them online. So if your competitor has 400 citations, we want to get what they got and add 50 to 100 more, so it takes them a long time to catch up. Right, and that is how you're going to secure your spot at the top of here, the GBP. So let's talk about that third thing I want to go over with you today, right? Link juice, backlinks. It's the third pillar that's going to help you dominate Google. So when we search Septics Colorado Springs and we scroll down the map pack, we see your site is at number 1. Actually, it's nowhere to be found, right? But that's where you want to be. We want your site right here so you could be flooded in calls, be too busy, right? And to get there, you need authority. So how do you get authority? Well, it comes down to backlinks, things that are relevant pointing back to you. Like, for example, if site A, see this Yelp, is links back to site B, site A, this Yelp, is giving site B some of its link juice, saying, hey, this guy's the authority. This is a vote of confidence. I'm endorsing them, right? It's passing authority, right? Now, the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link juice. So Yelp, this part, local services septic, that site, that has to do with septics. It's an industry page. It's a blog post for local services that is pointing to them. So they have relevance. Now, if you're a plumbing company in septics and you're getting a backlink and pretend this was Pizza Hut, right? That's not good to you. Why is Pizza Hut linking back to this guy? Because you don't sell pepperoni, right? So again, here's their site, what they're doing, right? What I mean by that is that's going to be the keywords. Backlinks are right here. They have relevant things pointing back to them. Colorado Springs Septic. These guys are saying, yeah, these guys, Colorado Septic Pumping, are the authority. Yes, I agree, they're the authority. Now, what you don't want here, man, is Pizza Hut saying, yeah, they're the authority in pepperoni selling, because you don't do that, like I just said. Now, again, backlinks, it just comes down to authorities. This guy has a lot of them pointing back to you as the authority, right? With relevance. Okay. Now, again, it's not magic. How do we get them? Well, with Ahrefs, we can see exactly what this guy is doing to place number 1. And we can go get these same backlinks, but for your business, right? Now, getting you to the top is not magic. It's just a method. I've shown you that method today. So once again, what we went over Well, content, your front page needs at least 1,500 words in it. Okay. So yeah, these guys have 1,200 words. You could beat them out, 1,500 words. Citations for this map pack, you're going to want at least 200, 300 with the same name, address, and phone number linking back to you. You need link juice, right? What we just talked about. More relevant sites pointing to you as the authority. Okay, now I'm a sidekick, remember? So if you implement these strategies today, you're going to be number one across Google. Now, with this information I provided you with today, you can either go do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that, right? However, if you want the most effective route and to save yourself the time, you can give me a call, right, Jose? 719-722-6288. Once again, man, my name is Thomas. Family call me Tommy. You can call me Tommy. My number is 719-722-6288. And dude, I look forward to hearing from you because there's a lot of potential here. And I know you're looking to get this kick started. I would love to help you get it from scratch. Have a smooth day.